Stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
I don't think the underlying economy is slowing. In fact, even...
What does that mean, the underlying?
The fundamental economy looks very good. You take a look at the recent numbers, strong retail sales. I think you're going to see surprisingly strong sales numbers because incomes are strong.
God, this guy is unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's Larry Kudlow. Strong retail? We just got the retail sales this week. They're terrible. Today they're terrible. They're falling off a cliff. But he just sits there and just either he is totally stupid, okay, he doesn't do his homework, or he's lying. But this is what hurts the president. It's amazing how he gets up there and he just like when he said our economy was going to grow 4 to 5%. We didn't even hit 3% on an annual basis. Then he says the retail sales doing terrific. Economy's doing good. We get the retail numbers doing horrible. What is it with this guy? I don't know why he is not fired. Unbelievable. He's just unbelievable. So, welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. It is really upsetting. You know, that's why last week I said, what is the difference? I pointed out there's no difference between the networks like CNN, MSNBC, lying about the president, committing collusion, going to jail, all for profits to get their ratings up, than TV financial networks, these TV shows lying about the state of the economy, just like what you just heard. There's no difference between the two. They're doing it for one thing, to take parking space in your head, to feed what you and I want to hear. That's what they do. They give us what we want to hear instead of the truth. But I give you the truth. I tell you exactly what is going on. What's going on? And let's think about it. Since election night, remember, on November 8th, 2016, investors started to buy into the rumor Trump would repeal Obamacare, the biggest infrastructure program ever, he said. The biggest tax cut ever. The biggest cuts in regulations ever. That's what he said. And soon, investors, the big institutions, I'm talking about the largest banks, the largest hedge funds, the largest insurance companies, start buying into the rumor, as you always do. You always buy into the rumor. That's what we did, bought into the rumor. That was November 8, 2016. Then, by November 20th, 2016, the Trump rally was in full swing on the promises of what he's going to do. 2 years later, September 20th, 2018, 2 years later, the market rallied now almost 1,000 points, all on the promise, what he's going to do. Nothing delivered yet, but on the promise. Now, as time went on, of course, he did give the big tax cut, but it didn't benefit only the large corporations, didn't benefit Main Street. Main Street didn't get an increase in wages. If they did, they got a very small increase. And by the way, as soon as they did get these 3% raises, you see what's happening now. They're starting to export more of their jobs because their profits are coming down because wages went up a lousy little 3%. Corporations now are exporting more jobs than ever because of the wages that went up as cutting their profits. Because remember, they have not been working on profits. They have not been working on top-line sales. CEOs used to always work on top-line sales, creating a new product, creating a better product or taking the products they have and making them better. Be more competitive. They always figured out a way to do top-line sales, keep increasing those sales. Where consumers wanted that product. They worked on that all the time. Innovation. Ever since they did stock buybacks, they stopped doing that. They didn't care. A CEO could get out of bed in the morning, go to his office, says, okay, this is the end of the earnings season. I got to show some earnings. So he buys 1 million shares back of his company. So now there's less shares. Now he can take his lousy earnings, spread them over 1 million less shares. That makes those earnings go up, pushing the stock market up, which, by the way, that's how he gets paid. And so earnings go up, and what do we hear? How great earnings are. When earnings aren't great at all. This is what's been going on. But now we're coming to the end of that. But anyways, so if you think by November 20th, the Trump rally was in a full swing. Now remember, the stock buybacks were in a full swing. Now that's what was going on. Not these top-line sales. Nobody cared about top-line sales. September 20th, 2018, 2 years later, the market rallied about 1,000 points, all on the promise. Then when October 5th, 2018 came, now remember, from November 2016 to October 5th, 2018, everybody was buying into the promise. And then investors started to sell into the fact, and the market went down 20%. And for another good reason, because they started to raise rates. Kudlow, Powell said, well, let's prove to everybody this economy is great. I'm telling people that we're going to have a GDP of 4 to 5%, so start raising the rates. So they raised the rates, and of course the consumer rejected the rates. The first thing we saw, 7 million people fell behind on their auto loans. Imagine that. 2.5%. 7 million people in this country fall behind on auto payments, fall behind on credit cards, fall behind on their student loans. 2.5%. Normal rates historically in this country has been 5%. We're talking 2.5%. And then they come out and tell us how terrific this economy is. It's the strongest economy ever. We hear that all the time.
The economy is fundamentally healthy.
I mean, the economy looks fundamentally quite healthy.
That stays positive and it stays reasonably healthy.
And the consumer at 70% of your economy is healthy. The big picture is that the economy is still very healthy.
Healthy? How can it be healthy when you can't handle a 2.5% interest rate hike and the market drops 20%? Then to get the market back up, they created another lie, or they created a narrative. The new narrative, again, they intervened. That's how they stopped. Remember, the market was collapsing. It was going down 53%. That's what everybody thought. And they stopped. They intervened when it was down 20%. And they decided, okay, stop with the raise. No more. We're not going to raise rates. And not only that, but we're not going to sell the 10-year treasuries anymore. That's on the balance sheet of the Fed. They were at $4 trillion, went from $450 billion to $4 trillion. We're not going to sell those because when you sell treasury, rates go up on the 30-year fixed-rate mortgages, goes up on your car loans, goes up on the interest you have to pay on the national debt. So Trump stopped that. By stopping that, he stopped the short-term rates from going up. But yet now, they keep telling us this economy is the best ever. How can it be the best ever when they had to stop raising the rates? It's not. The intervention proved it's not a good economy. So now, after the market dropped that 20%, they started with a new deal. The new narrative, or the old narrative. They started all over again. China and U.S. trade agreement back on. Back on. That coupled with we're going to have a rate cut, 50 points. That's not going to work. And I'll tell you why when we get back. It is now 15 past the hour here in Phil's Gang, where you're going to get the truth.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to the position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to the position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. back to the Phil's Gang Show. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Then go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Now, here's Phil.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. It's the part of the show that we take a look at the stocks, see how our members are doing. But before I do that, I want to play something for you. This is unbelievable. Listen to this.
When did you change or decide that a 50 basis point rate cut is appropriate here?
Well, look, I am echoing the president's view. He would also like the Fed to cease shrinking its balance sheet, and I concur with that view.
They got to start cutting those rates. They got to cut those rates because it's not going to do any good just to push the stock market up artificially when the interest rates are still the main problem. I said that on January 31st. This is what Kudlow said on Friday. I said that on January 31st. Look, they've got to cut rates. See, remember, this market has never had a recovery for the economy, for Main Street, for the worker. Without the worker getting high-paying jobs in construction, in mining, drilling, manufacturing, you can't grow an economy. And all the jobs that have been created, just like in Obama's presidency, has been lousy service jobs. That has not changed. This is a problem. And for him to say they got to cut rates, that is an admission the economy is not working. Yet they won't tell you that. And then they got you in your portfolios, your managers, your money managers have you in the wrong stocks. Understand that, especially you in a 401k. The guy who's managing your 401k has you in the wrong stocks. Look at the evidence. The interest rates, they pumped up to 2.5%. This is a stock market that's gone up 357% since 2009. And that's why we always say, these presidents, any president who attaches himself to a stock market is nuts. And Trump did. He's one of the few, the one I only know of, that has ever tied himself to a stock market, because the market went up 357%, not based on performance, not based on the strong economy, based on quantitative easing, printing money, low interest rates, give that money zero to the corporations so they can go and buy stock, give the money to the 1 percentile population so they can buy stocks, because 85% of net worth from buying stocks. That's what drove the market up. But the market is not the economy. The economy didn't go up. And the people on Main Street are saying, wait, I don't feel this. How many times did we hear where the president came out and said, look at this? How many times did he take credit for the stock market? Over and over. You can't keep taking credit for the stock market. That's a political mistake. Quote, he said, the president, judge me and my performance by the stock market. That's what he said. He also said, stock market has yet another record yesterday. Remember we said this? He took credit for this. The stock market hit yet another record high yesterday. There is great confidence in the moves that my administration is making. Quote, this is what he said. He's taking credit in the stock market, which is nuts because the market's going up for the wrong reasons. This is nuts.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down.
Yeah, that's what he said before he was president. And then when the market started to go up, once the market started to go up, he said, hey, I like this feeling. This is a great feeling. Market's going up. He loved that feeling. Remember November 8th? Boy, the market went up immediately on the promise on what he was going to do. Then by November 20th, it was still going up. He loved it. Then September 20th, 2018, this is 2 years later. Market's still rallying up 1,000 points. He goes, you know what? I'm going to embrace this market. It's going to be my market. What a mistake. Because now the problem he has, this market is going to collapse. We're just in in a holding pattern right now. Remember, here's what's interesting. Today, they came out and they kept telling us today was now find it for you, the numbers. Let me give you the numbers if I can find it. If I can't find it, I'll find it during the break. But it says, oh yeah, they came out this morning, all excited on CNBC, and best first quarter since 1988. They gained a 10% or 211-point gain. We're up 25,900. That's what they came out this morning. All excited. Wow, this is the best quarter since 1988. The S&P rose 12%. Small mid-caps rose 13%. And NASDAQ rose 15% in this quarter. And they're all excited. Best quarter since 1988. But here's what they don't want you to know. Since January 2018 to today, and remember, it was January 2018, I said the market was going to crash, and it did. So from January 2018 to today is April 1st. Think about that, April 1st. Look how long. The market has only gained 40 points. We stopped going up. But they're not going to tell you that today. They're only going to tell you something that's going to get you excited. The best quarter since 1988. It's all you're going to hear. Best quarter since 1988. 40 points since January 2018. And here we are, April 1st, 2019. What are you, nuts? Okay, let's get back to some stocks. See how well we're doing. And again, this is why we follow charts. So we have, in following our charts right now, the S&P 500, my gang right now, has a 12% return. We have a beautiful railroad stock, CSX, up 7%. Apple, we're up 20%. Costco, we're up 11%. Tiffany, 16%. But here's the key. We know this is not going to last long. And guess what? We're going to make sure we've taken our profits, and better yet, when the market starts going back down, we're going to be there to make money on the way back down. You can't do that with a 401k. Join my gang. Help yourself. Help St. Jude. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Join my gang, help yourself, and then help St. Jude. Join my gang and start out with just one stock. We post every day for you at 2 Eastern, or you can get it when you come home from work. We post exactly what to do. We have 5 stocks. We post the information on 5 of these stocks we've been in for over 2 years, and we tell you exactly what to do. If you follow that posting, you'll do just fine. Just try it. Try it for 1 month. It works. Now, remember, we got something going on here. We have an intervention that's going on right now. This market went down 20%. It hasn't finished going down. Remember what they did? They intervened. They stopped the correction. They stopped Powell from raising rates. They stopped Powell from selling treasuries, because every time you sell treasuries, the rates go up, and that was hurting the economy. This market is in deep trouble. And the interest rate, remember what I said. The interest rate, I said, when the market dropped 20% from October to December 24th, and from December 26th went back up, The same 20%. Remember, those interest rates have yet to be cut. Those interest rates are killing the economy. So what they're doing now to try to keep the market from dropping again, to keep it above 2,800, they're coming in with the same narrative they've been using since December 24th. The U.S. trade agreement with China. Oh, that's back on now. Oh, yeah. So every day now that they're going to use that same old narrative. Look at this. Boy, we're going to have a great trade agreement with China. That's what they're using again. But now, on top of that, hey, we're going to cut rates. But cutting rates tells you got a terrible economy, not a good economy. So they're going to do everything they can. It will not work. By cutting the rates by half a point, it will not work. They got to cut the rates back to zero, and that's what they're going to do. But that's not going to work. You know, they tell us there's no inflation. No inflation? Yeah, that's what they're telling us. What are you, nuts? How about gasoline? Gasoline since December has gone up over 40%. That's like a tax. That's inflation. Remember, you got about 42 gallons in a barrel. You take a barrel of oil, there's about 42 gallons in a barrel. And every time they take that, the 42 gallons of oil, they refine it. Every time the price moves up in oil, okay, just $1. That means gasoline goes up about 2.4 cents. So gasoline, do you remember the last crash we had? It was gasoline. It kept going up and up and up. And finally, people had to make a choice. Was it going to be their house payment or were they going to pay for gasoline to get to work? Remember, that's how bad it was. So right now, they're holding this market at 2,800. As Trump keeps on ordering the Fed not to, again, sell treasuries, not to raise rates. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So, we, as I said, in December, remember, December 24th, when that 20% rally, or that 20% crash stopped, remember, we had that rally back up again on the China-U.S. trade narrative. Now we got that back, and we got they're going to cut rates. So that's the only thing that's holding up this market. So you want to be prepared for when this market, and as I said, remember, this market's been going sideways. I just gave you the number. Today, when they got all excited, and they said, well, wow, look at this. This is a fantastic, our economy is doing great. Look how well we're doing. And when you go and you dig into it, you go, wait, what are you kidding me? Yeah, this morning, right? Since January 2018, remember, we only net gain 40 points since January 2018 to today. That's insane. But they're the first to come out and tell us this is the best quarter since 1988. Hey, talking about something best. Listen to this. This is Kramer. This is why you want to use charts. Listen to this.
How about Clancy, Connecticut? Clancy!
Following a medical device maker, a biomed ticker, ABMD.
Oh, my, is that a good company? I think that ABMD is a buy.
Oh, AMD is a good company. Oh, is that a buy? He knows the president. He knows the wallpaper, what color it is. He knows everything about AMD. Oh, is it a good buy? Listen to him again. Listen to how this is such a good buy. He wants everybody to buy ABMD.
How about Clancy, Connecticut? Clancy!
Following a medical device maker, a biomed ticker, ABMD.
Oh, my, is that a good company?
Oh, my, what a good company. Well, the stock sucks. Here's what's interesting. My gang members were in this stock when it went up about 9%. It turned green. We had a big buy signal back in January 15th. Not a lot of our gang members, but a few had this stock. They got in on January 15th. Some got in on January 16th, 17th. And it went up 9%. Then it turned red. It turned red. The stock, when it turns red, it tells you they're pulling the money out. They're pulling the money out. And the market, the stock has dropped 20%. And he's telling these people to hold on to it. It's a good company. Maybe he can hold on to it because he never uses his own money. He manages other people's money. And he can hold in that stock for years. How many people can do that? Very few people. So what he should have done is turned around and sold the stock short for this guy. He should have told this guy, sell your stock short. Mitigate your loss by selling it short. But they never want you to sell short anything. Because remember how these guys make money. Your 401k manager. They always make money on buying, not selling short. Selling means you're selling the stock. They only make money when you buy. They never want you to sell the stock because that means the manager makes less money. Can you imagine how stupid this is?
Oh, my, is that a good company?
Oh, is that a good company? Isn't it unbelievable? That's what I'm telling you. Is there any difference between that dope, Jim Cramer, than Rachel Maddow, that dope, on MSNBC? They're two the same. Two different industries. Rachel Maddow, who went from a $500,000 salary to a $10 million salary because she kept lying, that same narrative, that's what made MSNBC trained all their viewers to, they told them, oh, this is it, he's going to jail, the president's going to jail. They convinced their viewers he was going to jail. And they were going to get rid of him, impeach him.
When it comes to fighting things like Russian intelligence operations in the United States. Russia hates Russia, Putin, Russia.
And people believed it. They believed it. It's the same thing with Cramer. When Cramer gets on TV and he says, buy, right? They buy. And when the stock is going down, ABMD is going down, straight down, and he's already losing 20%. Instead of making 20%, they believe them, and they're going to stay in and get killed. Buy. This is insane, man. It's not how the market's supposed to work. It's not how it works. Look, the one thing that we know, when they're telling us today, or over the weekend, that retail sales are terrific, then we get the numbers today, and retail sales fall off the cliff. What does that tell you? Consumers are cutting back. And listen to this. We know that household starts, or home starts, building starts are way down. Home sales are down, both new and resales are all down. And what does that do? That cuts back the purchases on furniture, electronics, appliances, building materials, gardening equipment. See, housing is 25% of our GDP. When you combine housing with financing, with retail, it's more than that. Housing is the biggest component to our economy. And right now, housing is in the toilet. We'll be right back with more. Join my gang. Make sure you're in the right stocks, and we'll make sure you're in the right stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Okay.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Okay, so this is a Trump stock market rally. I got it.
U.S. market is just on fire.
We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
Amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. You know, every day when I'm working with my gang and then I prepare a radio show, many times I think, I said, you know, how am I going to convince people, okay, that what they're hearing from the major media, okay, is no different than what you're hearing about the president. They're lying to you, these major media forms, okay, or MSNBC and the rest of them lying about the president. Every day, their job is to lie to you about the economy. They got to make you feel the economy is doing well. But here's the problem. You know, Kudlow really screwed up. Kudlow convinced the president, okay, that he's got to marry. He's got to marry the market. Take credit for the market. You can't do that. And I remember the two times. The first time when the president came out and said, quote, "Judge me and my performance by the stock market." Another quote, "Stock market hit another record high yesterday. There is a great confidence in the moves that my administration is making," unquote. That is dangerous. Let me tell you why. First of all, no other president in history has ever embraced the stock market, especially a stock market rally. Because the stock market never reflects the health of the economy. The bond market does, but not the stock market. The stock market has nothing to do with the economy. Nothing. You can buy shares of companies, okay, that participate in the economy. That's it. But the stock market does not reflect what the economy is doing. The 357% rally we had wasn't because the economy was doing well. The economy has never recovered because the only people that recover, I tell you this every day, is the 1 percentile because they got interest rates at zero. They went out and they speculated in the stock market and made a fortune. But Main Street, ever notice Main Street always, every time Trump came out, would say something like this, Main Street would question it and say, I don't feel this prosperity. And rightfully so, because they weren't becoming prosperous. The only people that were becoming prosperous was the 1 percentile who were attached to the market. Most people don't even pay attention. 62% of the people don't even pay attention to the stock market. They have very few stocks in the market. And those who do have a 401k don't even pay attention because they've already pulled a lot of their money out of the 401k for medical bills, for college education, just to get by. So for him to come out and attach himself to something that's over 60% of the people don't care about, he was much better off if he attached himself to good jobs. That's what he wanted to should be attaching himself to. Good jobs, good wages. See, people understand that. But right now, there's say 90% of the people that don't really involve themselves in the market. So Kudlow really screwed him up. Why do you think Bush and Obama both avoided taking credit when the market rallied? They both avoided it. When the stock market reopened, remember after 9/11, after the attacks, remember that? And then boom, the market took off. Bush never once took credit. He stayed away from it. Smart. Even that dope Obama, who was one of the worst, is probably the worst president we ever had, he never took credit for the stock market. Never took credit for it. And you remember right after he was inaugurated, how the market, whoa, took off. Never did he say, well, this is because of my policies. So here's the problem. Here's the problem right now. Because the president is so tied to the stock market now, the same president who said this is a big, fat, phony bubble, if this market crashes, and it's going to, he will not win, no matter all the one. He's done more than all the other presidents put together. There's no question about it. Has he done some stupid things? Sure, he's done some stupid things. Everybody does some stupid thing. I mean, he did some just some crazy stuff he does, okay? I mean, he just, I won't even go into it. I won't even go into the remember the time here? I'll just give you one. Remember the time that there was this federal judge was hearing some case against him, and because his judge's parents were Mexican, and Trump insulted the judge somehow. Remember, he attacked him because he was of Mexican descent. I mean, he does some really dumb things sometimes, and he opens up his mouth without thinking. We all know that, okay? But still, the one thing that he's done a great job. But he can lose this next election because this market is going to crash before the next election because he's tied to it. This is so stupid. So the areas you want to be in the stock market right now, real simple. I told my gang the other day, we want to look for stocks to what you call power stocks. The stocks that are very powerful. These are stocks where the big institutions, the big insurance companies, the big hedge funds, the big banks, they take and park their money in specific stocks. And these stocks go up almost every day. Powerful stocks because they park their money there. They're very, very low risk with high returns. That's one area that I have my gang in. The other area, what we call dog stocks. stocks that haven't moved, stocks that are so beaten down. Because if they keep on trying to move this market up, and they will, they'll move this market up another 1,000 points before it crashes. They go back and they get the stocks that have not been performing because they're what they call dog stocks. These stocks have been great stocks. They're not moving. They're not going up with the market. And one day they go back and get these stocks. So you want to be in the ones that are making new yearly highs every day, and you want to get the ones that are so bad that nobody wants them. The ones in the middle, what we call the 50% stocks, you don't want anything to do with those. You want the very, very top or you want the very, very bottom. And it works. It really works. And the other thing, the bank stocks right now is going to be where money's going to be made because they're going to try to rig this market back up. They're going to try to stop cutting interest rates. Now, normally when you cut interest rates, bank stocks go down, not up. But the bank stocks have been beaten up so badly that the big institutions are going to come in and start buying these bank stocks. We bought one today, and I'll put it up on my chart for you, and MS. So we gave it to our gang to observe today, okay, just to observe. She had, and we said, okay, buy just a few shares today. We call it a scout. And Morgan Stanley had a nice day today, just turned green. It's the first day it turned green. It meant the institutions are telling us that they're starting to come back in and buy Morgan Stanley. Now, when I went down the rest of the stocks, the rest of the bank stocks, there weren't any of them that were turning green. This was the only one that was turning green. That's why it works. The color-coded chart actually works. It does. So that's a good opportunity. And what we look for, okay, once it turns green, we start looking for a pattern of strength. And they're just simple little patterns. And you don't even have to know what they are. As long as it's green, you buy it. But you want to be in the banking. That's the one place you want to be. And you want to be in the powerful stocks that are making new highs every day. And it works. Look, the stock market right now, okay, is at a critical position. Very critical point. Because this market rallied back up 20%. Remember, it dropped first 20% because of 2.5% interest rates. It went up again 20% with the same 2.5% rates because it was forced into a short covering rally with news, buy on the rumor. So with that news of the U.S. trade agreement, that news, people had to cover their shorts and it rallied the market. But the problem is the same interest rates are attached, and it's very critical right now that Trump is to drop interest rates. He's got to start an announcement within this week or next week. He's got to, or the market's going to start collapsing. When he does that, it's the bank stocks you want to start following. So join my gang, philsgang.com. Join. It's only $39.95. We'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.